Racer Girl.
Hi, my name's Lauren. I'm 19 and from Ohio, and I race cars for a living. I grew up at my family's racetrack, and I even made Hot Wheels tracks out of dirt.
Now, Lauren, what's the name of your build?
Team Racer Girl.
Oh, a Racer Girl.
I am a race car driver.
Very cool.
What, for real?
Yes.
Me too.
Really?
What are the chances?
I actually started racing this as it was also my daily driver. So I would drive this thing to high school with mud still under it. And I just kind of want to recreate that, but in a bigger, cool version to show the girly racer side of me. So we need a big engine, and then you see the spoiler. Then we have the racing net, the roll cage. I want the interior completely redone. Lowered.
Full-blown race car.
Full-blown race car.
Let's do it.
So we got a lot of work to do and we don't have much time. So I'm thinking we start trying to get the engine out and you guys start
get this
getting
interior
the interior
out.
ripped out of there.
All right, sounds good.
Team Racer Girl!
We want to incorporate all of the aesthetics of an actual race car. So Lauren and I are stripping down the interior to prepare for putting in a roll cage. It's pretty gratifying getting to tear it apart.
The destruction part's easy.
This is the fun part. Roll cages keep you safe when you're traveling at 200 miles an hour and things go wrong.
Well, we've got to start to make the roll cage. The first step is actually the main hoop. The main hoop is the area that would protect the driver. So it sort of just goes across on the inside.
Mark is offering help on building this roll cage. He's got the profile for the main hoop. Now it's up to me and Lauren to bend those pipes and get them in the car. It's gonna have to come up quite a ways, so don't be afraid to keep working on it. We need to make sure we have everything fitting how we want it to fit, and we keep that element of it safe. We're gonna have to feed the cage in first.
Okay. You want to just scoot it forward while it's angled like that and then lift it up? Savannah's not just helping me with just the race car. She's teaching me things that I can also take home and always have. Who knew I was going to be in the school of Savannah? I'm ready to learn how to weld. Like the welding, the angle grinding, everything that would be with a race car, I'm learning it here. So I started racing at our family dirt track at 13 years old.
Wow.
And I was racing with 30 grown men every single weekend.
That's so cool. I do sports car racing, so I'm a first-generation racer.
Oh. I tend to think that I'm doing what I love every day, and when I turned 18, I was told it's time to grow up, get a job, be a normal person. And that just was never gonna work for me.
What's your advice to me as a young driver coming up the ranks?
The longer I stayed in it, the easier it got. In the very beginning, I had to get tough, thick skin.
Oh, yeah.
Constantly just dealing with a barrage of, are you good?
Yeah.
You would never ask a boy that. That can be really, really frustrating.
I feel like Savannah is already becoming an older sister to me. She's teaching me things about the car and about her history.
All right, that's probably good. Okay. So we're thinking like really boxy, pretty aggressive fender flares.
Yeah.
So we're gonna follow that line and extend it rearward past the tail lights even to kind of follow how far back and aggressive the wing is gonna be on the chassis. We're gonna weld the rear doors shut. We don't need those anymore once we have the
It's a race
cage in.
car.
Yeah, it's really gonna tie it all in together and give it that aggressive race car over fender look. That's something that really hasn't been done with Crown Vic. So we're learning as we go here.
I'm so excited.
Blue Garage.
Hey,
What's up?
how you doing?
Look at this, man. Oh,
Some kind of thing.
This is crazy, you guys.
The back's looking pretty good. There's a little space here, but
We've added some camera there. Yeah.
I'm sure you're going to address that.
Mild versus wild is a battle that we've seen before, and sometimes too wild is too much, and sometimes mild is not enough. But right now, you guys are more on the mild side, and the Roadster Neon Butterfly car, I would say, is more on the wild side.
Lauren loves the aesthetics of the 80s NASCAR race cars, but race car type Hot Wheels has been done so many times already. We have a challenge here making this Crown Vic stand out amongst all the other race car Hot Wheels that have already been done.
I'm thinking it's a cool race car, but you have this like insane build over there, so I really want to see you guys hammer it home with the Hot Wheels elements.
We need to blow this build up. We can't go too simple, we can't go too mild. We have to prioritize the things we think are really gonna bring the Hot Wheels out of this build.
So when you look over at Lauren in the Blue Garage, I just keep thinking it's gotta be more.
I know we're talking about adding things like pink and a disco ball, but I really hope they can add those classic Hot Wheels elements, whether that be flames or crazy exhaust. Anything that just brings this thing up and bolder and louder.
So I'm taking personal charge on the sparkle side of things. You definitely can't have too many bedazzles. So I think the bedazzling is gonna stop when I run out of time.
Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, that's cool.
We're going with the racer look, so of
Yep.
course that splitter in the front is everything.
But I think that would certainly make it more aggressive.
Mad Manga is over the top. It has this massive front splitter, big exhausts, big aero elements. These things are gonna work in our favor. I'm actually feeling pretty good about this twist for once. What do you guys think about the blast pipes?
Maybe if we could figure out a way to do something like that, but on the sides.
There's some things we know we can get started with, the exhaust. We better get on it, or we're gonna run out of time.
Okay.
All right, 1, 2, 3, race the girl!
All right, Lauren, so what we're making here is actually an air dam that's going to mount the splitter to the bumper.
All right.
And then it's gonna bring that front bodywork down quite a bit as well, which gives us a lower ground effect. So it'll kind of go just on the factory bumper here.
Okay.
We'll get it tight fit in here.
I think that'll look really good.
Hey, Blue Garage.
Hello there.
Wow, some changes are afoot.
You see any big difference up here?
Oh yeah, big
Sure
splitter
do.
looks great.
Yep, we're loving that.
I gotta say, now that you guys have gotten this twist and you've added the side and front splitters and things are really tying in together, I'm getting real excited about this build.
Us too.
Where's that Bozozoku style exhaust?
Of any of the parts of the twist car, that's probably thrown us a little bit. And it's the battle between like the race car versus the style input
But
of
with,
that.
with the Mad Manga, you definitely
Yes.
want to trend overboard.
I mean, you definitely need some sort of crazy exhaust here.
We have completely evolved this car already for the twist, but that exhaust is crazy. That is such a big piece of the Mad Manga car, so we're gonna have to go bigger.
We gotta go Hot Wheels big, crazy big.
If
you
we
know,
take one shot at it, we might
Yeah.
as well take a big
all or
shot.
nothing with it, pretty much. We have two choices with the Mad Manga exhaust. Either we leave them straight and even with each other or stagger them. I think the staggered look will make the car look like it's in motion, sitting still. And I think that's the direction we need to go. Lauren, this is where we are with the exhaust. Either we can go wide with it or we can go narrow with it and keep them pretty tight together.
Okay.
Something like that.
Let's do it narrow.
Perfect. Do
Okay.
it.
I'm nervous. I haven't gotten to see any of it put together. I pretty much threw it in Savannah's hands and left. And I simply don't know if they had enough time to get it all done.
Racer girl! Yeah, yeah! You hear that turbo?
I love it. That's amazing.
Oh yeah!
All right,
1, 2, 3, race the girl!
I see everything that I could possibly want on a car. The racing and the girliness, it's perfect. Wow. It's like everything a girl could dream of in a car.
Is this what you wish it had looked like when you were 16?
Oh my gosh, yes. I would have gotten a lot of speeding tickets at 16 with this thing.
Walk us through where this car started to where it ended up.
The 07 Crown Vic, it was my sweet 16th car, my first real race car, and now me and my team have turned it into the ultimate girl Hot Wheels car. So we had to make this thing go to the ground if it was gonna be a race car. We made it a wide body from the front all the way to the rear. We had to tear everything out of the inside. We added the roll cage for the Mad Manga twist. We added those exhausts, and then I glued every single one of these rhinestones onto the wheels.
Was the disco ball your idea?
Of course. That used to be a police spotlight. It looks like it's ready for a party now.
Talal, why don't you go first?
I don't think this is a Crown Victoria anymore. I think it's a Crown Lauren.
I like
And I
it.
gotta be honest, when you guys told me that you were gonna turn this thing into a race car, I was like, Hot Wheels has done so many race cars, how are they gonna stand out? But you guys have really taken the Mad Manga and used it to your advantage. The colors, the livery looks great. Purple flame, such an iconic Hot Wheels detail. And truly, I just love anything with my name on it.
We appreciate your sponsorship.
You're welcome. I will not be swayed.
Would you drive it?
Of course I would drive it, and I have never said that about a Crown Vic in my life.
The way you guys curve the fenders and then box them out, they mold into the car so perfectly while adding that aggressive race car style. And then to really bring the Bozo style home, You got these huge exhaust pipes coming out the side. There's a little bit of space through the canards. I know you guys are low on time, but I have to point that out.
I think what's crazy is you still see that original body line of the Crown Vic, and yet you've created a car that a lot of us didn't think could exist. The interior does just leave a little something to be desired, and using a steel wheel, they're pretty ugly. I'm so glad that you put the rhinestones on there.
Me too.
But I really like the tribute to your dad, running his number on this car. Y'all did a great job.
I think my dad and my brother would secretly be jealous about this car. They might pretend that they don't like the pink, but there's no way with their racing background that they wouldn't be obsessed with this car.
We've got to decide which Ultimate Hot Wheels is our favorite, so who's leaving here with $25,000 and a key to the finale? The super fan who inspired our favorite ride this week is Lauren! Oh, look at that. There's the good stuff.
This win isn't just for me, it's for all the little girls watching this. If you chase your dreams at top speed, you can do anything that you dream of. Team Racer Girl, we won! I'm so excited.
Ultimately, it came down to how cohesive the build was. Her story, who she is, you could see that from every angle in that car. Did you think it was possible?
No, I mean, just look at the wings. I didn't think I had a chance.
Lauren had a vision that if you were walking down the supermarket and you saw this Hot Wheels, that your little girl, she was gonna pick that one out of a crowd. And I think that we accomplished that.
Congratulations, Lauren. You got 25 grand.